pick a winning matchup from the side of Origin. Maybe a little bit more AD damage.
Oh! You got there.
I was just a little too late. I was like,
what an exciting draft this is as well. You've got the Zed, you have the Rakan, Karthus, Kennen, Ezreal. That seems so powerful to me.
But there's a Zed, mate. Give me a second.
Okay, do you always keep talking? You think about
No, because funnily enough, I actually would have said Nocturne here, but because I legitimately think it's a good pick. Talking about the game, Nukeduck versus Caps. Let's go. Medic, look, jungler.
Oh, jungler is just waiting from the side. Caps flashes away, puts the twin flanks down as well, but Jankos ganking in the top lane now, trying to get away. The Sonic Wave connects, flashes under the tower, almost locks up Jankos with the Mark of the Storm. Does. 5 though. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we see that Karthus ultimate coming out. Mithy's done a good job of continuously engaging here in the bottom lane. Ignite comes out with perks, he flashes away.
This top lane matchup, you know, and I talked about how Alfari should have pressure. Ooh, how we have the flash in.
Caps doesn't have the 6. So much damage. Caps is dead! Look at the moves! Look at the plays, Venius! What was that?
Level 5. He just gets back to lane. Oh, and our observer's already on the replay. Nukeduck, he sees the level difference between them, and he's just waiting for an opportunity. He flashes in, he ults. Caps knows where he's going to land, so he's able to land the Q, but Nukeduck gets everything onto him. He lands literally every single skill, and he gets they're a lot more patient. They're a lot more aware of how to punish their opponents, and right now they sit with the goal lead. Now Jankos looking for a play up top.
No flash on Alfari. Kickback. There's a slicing Maelstrom as well. Jankos taking over the tower. Counter slicing Maelstrom from Wonder. Just steals the ultimate away from under him. Cole does have the Requiem, but I don't think it has quite enough damage to take down Wonder.
Is he going to try for it? Looks like not. Wonder will also have his shield back up as well. Jankos going for the loop-de-doop.
He loop-de-doops all his way around onto Cole. Doesn't have the cape, but will follow it up with the Sonic Wave. Cole flashes away underneath the tower. Jankos still on the chase here. Wonder's going to push in the wave, and Jankos just needs to hit a Q. Hits it. There's the connection. Jankos under the tower, though. He's done. A 1-for-1 trade under the top lane tower.
He has not been spotted by Alfari, but Alfari very aware. You know what? This guy could be here. Going to play defensively. Just be patient.
Alfari does have the flash. No flash on Wonder. Hasn't stolen away the ultimate.
Jankos also has flash, though.
Here goes Jankos. Looking for the flash kick. Gets it straight away. Alfari trying to get away, but he can't escape from Wonder and Jankos. No need to burn the flash.
Last year, he definitely had some mixed performances, but this year he has been very solid. Now we see the bot lane.
Mickey gets the hook off, but there's the quickness. So much damage coming out from Patrick already. Mickey dead. And Perks just couldn't do anything to save his AD, save his support. Doesn't even have the heal.
Overall, start threatening those plates as well. And Nukeduck has found Jankos. No flash, remember.
There's the Requiem as well. No life for Jankos. He felt the pain of a Requiem there.
As well, but Cold, he just wanted a bit of an assist. Overall, Nukeduck looking strong. He might actually go into Caps here. I think he's going.
And Mithy's there with the chase. Doesn't have the quickness. Dodges away. They both dodge out of it, but Caps still escapes. They get the first tower in top lane as well. Only just as I think Patrick is going to push in the bottom lane in just a second. But here comes Mithy straight onto Caps. Grounding onto Nukeduck. Caps, not really many ways out of this one. Keeps getting underneath the tower, though. You can kind of define a Karthus game by how many kills you get off the first few Requiems. You need to get that extra damage coming out. Deathmark. Perk's going to survive. Mickey.
Requiem.
Oh, Requiem! Is there a spell shield? There's not! Press R, says Cole, gets the kill, and just as we were talking about it, Origin are able to capitalize. They get the mid lane tower here as well. Origin,
they have that confidence. They're making these plays, and again, we can see it. Note here, the teleport. The fairly defensive teleport, nothing too crazy, but Patrick gets that, the ultimate, then immediate teleport back to the shadow from Nukeduck. He uses his ulti. Good interrupt from Mickey to keep his AD carry alive, but unfortunately, he can't do anything to help save him from the sneaky Snick right now.
Don't step on him.
They get spotted out. You can see the Karthus and Ezreal also moving down. 1v2 here for Nukeduck.
Edge of Night. Nukeduck dodges away. Great stuff from him. There's the teleport as well, though. G2 maybe looking for the fight as Wonder comes in, steals away the Death Mark, but Wonder now caught off. Death Mark's onto Nukeduck. Patrick here for the chase. The miasma comes down. Nukeduck pulled back. Somehow survives for a very long time, but eventually goes down to Wonder. That's a shutdown. Patrick gets a counter kill, though. Carry itemization after this replay because we are going to see Nukeduck be very slippery for a long time here.
So he pops the Edge of Night very early on, but because he's still standing on the miasma, he takes a lot of damage. Alfari, he does have ultimate, but he decides not to use it because he's worried about a bigger ensuing fight. And then the miasma positioning there as well was really good because it meant that Nukeduck couldn't flash. Is now completed for Caps. Spell shield onto Perks, but they're looking for Caps once again.
Quickness straight on towards Wonder. He pops the slicing maelstrom. There's the Dungeons as well, but the Ignite is ticking away, and Patrick will not quite hit the Mystic Shot, but eventually gets the auto attack in. And there's another kill for the AD carrying on the side of Origin. Nukeduck jumping in onto Jankos. Deathmark to follow him across the wall. There's the Requiem as well. 2 quick kills for Origin. They turn their eyes straight towards the barrel. He has got the flash as well. He's in this flank position. You can see him just down towards the bottom of your screen as Caps steps forward, looking to see perhaps if they can steal away the Nash. And Mickey going in as well. He almost gets it with the ultimate, but can't quite. Smack comes out. Tower goes down in the mid lane, and Origin will settle with the Nasher. And it looks like they're gonna give up this mid lane tower. Perks on the push. Alfari isn't gonna go for the fight, but Mithy now not in the best of positions. On the hunt was popped by Perks. Mithy caught out, goes golden, but there's no real way for him to go. Caught up with the Phantom Undertow. And here, Infernal Drake goes over to Origin. Second of the game for them, a 17% AD and AP. Only gonna buff up Nukeduck as he looks forward for Wonder. Alfari has the flank position here, going in with the slice of massive straight away. That's the quickness as well. Already they're both one. The Requiem comes out, forces Jankos away, and Wonder's gonna shortly follow. Great stuff from Origin as they collapse under the tower.
No hesitation, Origin just group up. They see 3 members bot, immediately punish. Another tower.
In the Origin ranks, winning 4 of their last 4 games, but the decisiveness to do something like this is exemplary.
But just look at how this composition works as well, because you think you have to be afraid of Zed killing a single target, but then you have a Cannon diving onto your backline, combined with a Rakan diving onto your backline, and then if that doesn't kill you, a sense of Sivir and Cassio, but again, they have no reliable frontliners. Nukeduck has found Perks.
Jumps into Perks. Perks flashes the wall. The Deathmark comes out. Nukeduck can just jump back. He waited for Mickey to use the Bone Skewer and then jumps away.
Cold Heat, they just want to get close enough to that Baron. It's difficult though. Look at the level difference between the 2 junglers.
Oh, look at the damage onto Mickey as well. Two-shot barrage. Just to the side of the punch striking Caps, and G2 will push out this mid lane. Perks stepping just a little bit too far forward maybe. Mickey takes a lot of damage from Patrick. Once again, clearing out the way, but the mid priority now in favor of G2. Perks, you're all by yourself. You don't have flash. Perks, what are you doing, man? Just caught out. Origin just collapsed on the G2 bot laner. And Perks was in no man's land. Big toggle it now. You'll see that G2 are walking into darkness. They pop down the far side Adoration, but Jankos stepping into the bush. There's the Deathmark, trying to take out the jungle. Jankos only level 15. Nukeduck takes a lot of damage, jumps back, jumps forth. Jankos ignite ticking, but the same guy will keep him alive. The Baron goes down, Cole gets it, and now Nukeduck's running way up towards the top side. Caps jumped in, he's down, and Wonder has to escape the Requiem, calling down the prayers of God onto the face of Jankos. And finally, the G2 jungler feels the hell that is a Requiem.
And Nukeduck, he is on the hunt. He's found Perks.
Perks found once again. No flash on the AD carry. Perks is down. Nukeduck doesn't even have to pop the ultimate. And now Mickey steps forward, but the ultimate dodges away from it. The Deathmark. Nukeduck dodging around. Back. He's out of there. He's gone. Out are G2's hopes of winning this game. Cold goes unstoppable. And you can see Patrick pushing in the mid lane, looking for the inhibitor. G2 very much on the ropes.
Perks and Wonder are unavailable to interfere with OGs. They push into the base. That is the first inhibitor down. Origin looking to take down the undefeated G2 Esports.
Here they go, the Nexus turret's their target, the first team in the LEC to take G2 all the way. Caps so low, Patrick pops the ultimate, but Caps has to dodge away from it. The Nexus towers are down. Origin on the cusp of history as they take down the undefeated. Origin will defeat G2.
Happy faces across the board as Origin do what no one in the LEC has been able to do so far. They stop the 18-0, they get in the way of G2 smashing those records, and they prove to everyone that they are a top contender here in Europe.
Great performance all round from Origin. G2 taking their first defeat of the LEC. Knocked back in their haunches a little bit. Of course, as a team, I'm sure they will come back stronger. Not one of those huge defeats that will totally rock.
Whew, wasn't expecting this today.
Just 30 minutes ago, we were talking about keys on a keyboard, Medius.
Yep.
And 30 minutes later, we get to see Origin take down G2.
And it was the way in which they did it as well. Not only did Nukeduck have a fantastic performance against Caps, kind of like his biggest rival, really, since in the summer of last year, it was those two meeting in the final, and Caps got the better of him then, taking the series 3-1. Now, during the regular season, Nukeduck really trying to solidify himself as the top mid in Europe, with Perks moving out the way. A convincing game like he had today is definitely a step in the right direction, but at the same time, the duo, the bot lane, the Patrick and Mithy that were dying 2v2 in lane, the big weak point of the team, were finding 2v2 kills against Perks and Mickey.
Yep.
And Like, you have nothing but positive things saying. Alfari, he had to tank ganks. He couldn't have a great game because he was the focus from the side of OG. But he mitigated what he could. He was still valuable in these later game team fights. And like Origin, it was just such solid play.
I think if you're G2, you wonder maybe you were a little bit too flexible in your draft with the Silas pick. We haven't seen it work out too much at all in Europe.